Dear Baba lovers, as you know, I am Beheram, Meher Baba's brother, and she, the lady beside me, is my wife, and this is our home. I'll take you there, to our home. Come with me. And in this home, where Baba grew up, most of his part, he spent his life in this home, this very home. Come, please. Yeah. Mother. And in this very house, Baba spent most of his life. This house, I show inside, and also is Baba's holy room too. If you come with me, I'll show you. Now I can tell you about the living room. This is the living room where Meher Baba as well as we all lived and stayed. And this is the place where Baba slept, as I told you before.
This is the bed that Baba slept.
This is the place where Baba slept. Not on this very bed. There was another bed, wooden bed, on which he slept. This place. And this is our living room.
Okay, now,
And here, in this place, my mother used to sleep. This place, not this very bed. My wife remembers when Baba was on this bed, not very bad, the other bed, he wouldn't give darshan to anybody. But one Arnavas, niece of Irish, is standing here. My cousin, she wanted to meet Baba. Baba said no. Then said, all right, I'll meet her only for 5 minutes only. Then she allowed her to come near the bed and she bowed down to him and she left. And she was very happy about it. My wife remembers that once Baba from this bed came and sat on this bed and asked my wife to come to him and said, I'm very happy with you all and you do as I tell you. And what do you do in the early in the morning? She said, early in the morning at 3:30 a.m. sweep the floor and do my usual work. Baba said, I am very happy. And don't you worry about anything. I should see to all that.
પછી છે તે જેને રાશનનો જમાનો આવેલો ત્યારે માએ જેને હા તો જે છે તો ખરું કેવું માએ બોલ્યા કે બાબા આવશે તો પછી હું કેમ કરું રાશન નહીં તે પછી બાબા તાર આવ્યો પછી જેને તાર આવ્યો બાબાનો કે 4 જણનું ભોનું રાંધવાનું મારી સાથે 4 જણનું આપણે તેવું હતા ને ઘેરમાં પછી હું ભોનું લઈને
She remembers that once she got a wire from Baba and asking her to cook for food for 4 people. For 4 people only.
પછી છે તો જેને હું 2 જણનું બોનું વધારે રાંધીને અહીંયા લાવીને આ ઘેરમાં મૂક્યું પાસે.
My wife as well as myself remember when Baba once cabled to her, my wife, to cook food for 4 people. That he is coming with 4 people. 4. F-O-U-R 4. That he is coming with 4 people for food. At that time my mother was living. And Baba came with 30 people. 30. And my mother began to grumble, what is this? You asked for 4 people and you are brought 30 people with you? Anyhow, Baba sat on the table to eat some food and the rest he distributed among 30 people still the food was still there. Not enough, more enough than 30 people. And my mother as well as my wife and myself were amazed at this. Food for 34 people and it was more than enough for 30 people. And still there was food left. About 68 people. My wife says she was very surprised and very amazed that after feeding 30 people and Baba himself, and food was left, and Baba himself left some food for my wife too, and told her to eat, and she did. And then Baba went away with those 30 people, those 30 lovers, I mean. Now, dearest Baba lovers, I'll take you with my wife outside the compound where the well is and where Baba's room is located. Come with me, please. I'll show you. Now I can tell you, I can show you the whole area. This is the whole area of the compound, and this is the well.
This is the well.
And that is Baba's room. I believe it was in 59 or 58, a newly built dam, water dam had burst, and there was no water for people to drink, and people were clamoring for water everywhere. And many people knew that we had a well and there was water in, but the well was packed with tin outside. And Baba heard, Baba himself came and said, and we asked him, what to do with the people who are asking for water? Baba said, open the whole package and give them the water as they like it, as much as they want. And I remember thousands and thousands of people took water from our well for drinking, washing, and other purposes. And the water inside is 30 feet deep. And it is as good as it is. And the water is drinkable. Could be drunk.
I'll hold you.
Baba कीजिए दादा
You know?
Baba.
Now we are going around where a big snake, a cobra, was around Baba's neck. And I'll show you the place, exact place where the cobra was around his neck. This is the place. Not here, there. Near the tree, this is the place. A cobra was around Baba's neck. And when my mother saw it, she screamed, and the snake, cobra, silently went away. As I remember, when I was sleeping in this room in 1959, when I was sick, my wife and other family were staying there. And one night, I could hear somebody opening beloved Baba's door, jumping within, and loudly making noise. And my wife and other families heard it and woke up. And from there they shouted, "Don't open the door, somebody is there. Maybe a thief." But still I opened it. And I saw there was nothing at all. The door was locked as it is. This door, Baba's door. When we told the story next day to Baba, Baba said, "It was me, nobody else, not even anybody." I show you the way how it was knocked and how it was done. This was the place like this. This is Baba's room, And this latch, it was done like this. Like this. And again like this. And when I woke up, there was nobody. And when next day, we told the same thing to Meher Baba, when he had come here, he said it was nobody but me, that is Baba himself. And we were not surprised. Separate? My mother died in 1945, and at that time, Meher Baba was at Mahabaleshwar, about 75 miles from Pune. We cabled him, and he came in a car with some of his lovers, but he didn't attend the funeral. He simply asked us and sympathized us and asked us to be happy, not to worry at all, because she has come one with him. Not to worry at all. And after 10 minutes, he went again back to Mahabaleshwar. Dear Baba lovers, what the story I have told is absolutely truth, nothing but the truth. Just believe me. Baba's brother Beheram speaking. Jai Baba to you. Now what story I don't know.
My goodness, આવીને ઢોલિયા આગળ એવરના મમ્મા છે તે જેને બત્તી કરવા ગયા ને શેરિયાજી તારા પપ્પા સમને પેલા અરે માય વાત કરીશ તો કેવું પછી એકદમ આયા ને માય
કોણ શીખું તો કોણ
તારા માય
હા ભાઈ
શીખું હા એવન શુદ્ધિમાં
હા ભાઈ
તમારા પપ્પા એકલા હા જો કેટલી ટાઈમ કેવું ઢોલિયા પર પેલા સુતેલા આ ઢોલિયો ભેરીને તાંબી છે
પછી મારું પછી Now I remember my mother was very ill and lying on bed. In the meantime, my father was asleep and he got up to light up the lights. When he lit up the lights, he saw Sai Baba, Baba Jan and Baba around my mother, around the bed. And afterwards, my mother got all right. My father was amazed to see this. This story my father told me myself, told himself.
हाँ नर्जी ने ताप पहले कहाँ उतरेला तेरी बाजू तुम आते हो उतरे क्या दर दर પછી સમજ ના પછી બાબાએ આ પહેર્યું એવાને પછી તને આપ્યું કહું કે પરીને લઈ જા ઓરડામાં પહેરાવજે દૂધ ગુલેબ આ કરે.
Now I come to remember when Baba was near Mirji's bungalow, the bungalow called Silver Oaks. He called me and asked me to bring 2 rosaries. I don't know for what. I went to the bazaar to bring a rosary, but I got only one, and that too from a very old Mohammedan, who said, I got one rosary which I brought from Mecca, and sold it to me for 7 rupees. I took the rosary to Baba. He wore that rosary and asked me to take this rosary to Baba's room and put it on his photo, which is still on his photo now. Yes. It is still. Now I'll show you the rosary itself in Meher Baba's room. Come with me, please. Come. As you know, this is Baba's room. Dearest Baba lovers, you know this is Baba's room, and now I'll show you the rosary itself. Come with me, please. I'll show you. Now I'll show you the rosary. Come in, please. Here. Can you see this rosary? Meher Baba's photo. I hope you can see this clearly. The rosary Meher Baba's photo, which was given to me by the old Mohammedan who said he had brought it from Makkah. And this rosary since last, I think, 17 or 18 years. This is Baba's photo.
Okay.
ઉપવાસ રાખવાનું જે હું આપસ તે ઉપવાસ રાખું એટલે હું શનિ સોમવારે ઉપવાસ કરતી હતી.
One day when Baba was sitting on this chair, this very chair, myself and my wife were inside, and Baba asked my wife, "Why you look pulled down?" She said, today is my fast day. Today being Thursday, because every Thursday and Monday I keep fast. Baba said, "No, you shouldn't keep fast. Whenever I tell, then only you can keep fast." Then she stopped fasting.
Anything else?
એનાથી ફરી લીધું ખબર.
From that day she left off fasting.
Explain more about this.
I told you. You know this stone? You can see this stone. Over the Baba used to bang his head. This stone, this very stone. Over the Baba used to bang his head. And one day when my mother heard the noise of the banging so loud, she forced him to open the door. He did. He did open. At the time, myself and my father were sitting in the veranda, and hearing all this commotion, we two came out to see what was happening. Baba did open the door, and we could see trickle of blood oozing from his forehead. Oozing from his forehead. Then my mother said, "Meherban, have you gone mad?" He said, "No, mother, I have gone not mad. But I have become something else. That means he has become God." Then my mother turned toward my father who was standing beside her. Said, "Look at your mad son." My father, being a Sultan and Darwish, he knew. He said, "No, Shirin Bhai." My mother's name was Shirin Bhai. He said, "No, Shirin, I too see something different." Then my mother said, "Then you both are mad. You both go to mental asylum." And he had a hearty laugh. Then of course, at that time we didn't believe Baba, we didn't know about him at all. And gradually afterwards, we came to know and realize what he was, what he is, and now worship as God himself, God incarnate, undoubted. My dearest brother and sisters, Jai Baba to you. We leave the room. Bhagata Meher Baba ki Jai.